everybody, happy Vlogmas. I have completely lost track of the days. I think it's day 11. So the last few days have been literally just a mess of me lying right there feeling very sorry for myself, and just having a horrible stomach bug thing. Oh dear, today is not a good day. Today is the first day that I feel like I don't need to be constantly either lying down or on the toilet. I have a little bit of energy back. I haven't eaten anything really over the last few days. Anything I have eaten hasn't really gone down. So I've just been surviving on water and hydrolyte for the past 48 hours or so. I'm very weak and out of it today, but I am better. So I thought I would get back into the vlogging. I have so much to do, it's not even funny. Like, I'm actually almost having heart palpitations with how busy I am, which is why this vlog in particular is late, and why I have had to merge the vlogs together. Unfortunately, the kids missed out on the last few days of Christmas celebrations with Santa's helpers letters. I have got them though. I stored them away for them, and we'll see what the letters say and what we can do tonight with them. April was pretty upset this morning, I think, because I haven't been around the last few days. I've been unable to kind of be with her. She was very clingy to me and wanted to stay home with me, so that was hard. For work purposes, I do actually need to edit. I've got 3 families waiting on photos before Christmas, so my deadline for getting the photos to them is actually middle of next week. So I've got basically a full week to edit 3 families' photos, which sounds like a lot of time, but it's not. Fitting it in around the kids is a lot harder than just having like a work day and buckling down. So that's what I'm about to do now. See you guys on the other side, hopefully feeling a little bit more organized. Alright, so it's actually been a lot later, like a lot later. I've pretty much just been stuck behind my computer all day. Ray is actually going to a dinner tonight with his friends, so he won't be home. I'm still feeling really weak, to be honest. It's been a really rough day. Still not really being able to eat a lot. Like, whenever I eat, I still get stomach cramps. I have my moments, but then it just all comes back, so I'm really hoping that passes. But anyway, off we go. Alright, so I'm just picking up the kids. Say hello to the kids in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Hi kids!
Hi kids!
Have you had a good day?
I'm practicing.
You got a crack up? Ready to go home?
Yeah!
Alright, let's go. 2 letters! Oh my goodness. There's 2 letters. What does that one say? Tipsy-turvy, upside down, sometimes it's fun to turn things around. So instead of breakfast or even a snack, let's have pancakes for dinner. This one says, it's that time of year when it's nice to remember all of the things that we love and treasure. So let's sit down and think and try to be clear of what makes us happy throughout this past year. Alright, let's make some pancakes for dinner.
We're making green pancakes.
I am making green pancakes. Let's do this.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It's green.
Yeah, what is it?
Christmas tree. Thank you.
Christmas tree pancakes. Success. I wasn't going to do anything fancy, and then I found the Christmas tree cookie cutter and I was like, huh, I could make them green, I guess. I'm feeling really tired and really weak, and I have made myself pancakes, but I don't think I should be eating them considering that I've barely eaten for the past like 3 days. So I'm just making myself a cup of tea right now actually, and I don't know, maybe I'll just have some crackers or something. Alright guys, so putting the kids to bed solo took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, and I'm not in the best of moods right now, so I don't really feel like sort of, I don't know, vlogging and talking happily about things, but I do want to just briefly go over a few things because April, myself and Cooper did kind of have a little bit of a chat about what we have to be grateful for this past year. It's something I like to do every year with the kids, is just sit down and have a talk about what they loved about the past year and moments that really stick out for them and moments that may have been tough but we got through them and all that sort of thing. I didn't get the camera out and record just because it was kind of a spur of the moment conversation, but I just thought I would talk about it a bit, go over a bit of our highlights, I guess, for the past year of what we're really grateful for. So one of the things that April obviously talked about was her birthday. I don't know if she remembers or she just knows because of the video that she's watched 1,000 times that she had a troll cake and it was a rainbow cake, and she remembers that.
The rainbow cake flew there as well.
I remember being really excited to see April's face, particularly when we gave her her bike.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye here.
it's your bike.
Happy birthday, April.
Yeah.
Which I had been looking forward to being given her the whole, like, almost couple of months because we bought it before Christmas. Obviously going hand in hand with April's birthday, Cooper was really excited to talk about his birthday, and he was grateful for his birthday party, that when he went to the mini trains and got on a train. Something that I'm grateful for this past year is seeing April kind of find her groove with what she loves to do. So initially she actually started out doing dance classes, and I thought that that would be like an immediate takeoff for her. Like, she would absolutely love it. It would be something that she would just soar in and go for it. It's actually taken me a while to kind of understand that perhaps strictly dancing is not going to be her thing. Even though she loves to dance, she loves to move around the room, she's definitely more of a stage presence rather than a dancer. So when I found gymnastics later on in the year, it was incredible to see this switch happen from not wanting to go into the room, from crying when we go there, from not wanting me to sit down or not be with her, to just running away from me to go and do these things that she was so excited to do. And just seeing the pride in her face when she achieves something. Another big thing that I'm very grateful for this year was the fact that we got to go on one of our first big family holiday getaway things with each other. It wasn't massive, but it was enough for it to be like a real holiday vibe. We went up to the beach and we stayed in a cabin, and the kids stayed their very first night together in a room. They have never done that before, and that was the first ever time that they have done that, and it was so cute. That was actually the first weekend as well that Cooper slept in a big bed, which kind of melted into him getting his big boy bed this year, which was actually pretty emotional for me, seeing him not have a cot anymore and me not having a baby in a cot anymore. And just in general this year, I'm really grateful for April and Cooper having each other. They have the cutest relationship. I can't even like really begin to talk about it because I just start crying. Like, I'm really happy. These are happy tears to know that my daughter and my son have another person in their life that they just love spending time with, and they fight. Oh my god, do they fight. But at the end of the day, they are each other's best friend. Gotten so much stronger this past year, like even just this past 6 months. I am grateful to finally have a solid diagnosis on my health. I do actually have an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's. I'm not going to say it's helped me, like hasn't changed my life, because I haven't made enough of a change for it to change my life. But it's definitely helped me view my health differently. This was obviously a big year in regards to a massive change in my parents' life, and I am extremely grateful that I got to be there for that, and go through that with them, and even just have the space myself to go through that process. They sold and they moved out of my family home this year, and it was a long, stressful process, but it was also a very, very sad, big feeling. There's a lot of feelings going on about that, and that I could also be there for my mum and dad through that process, and to see them so happy now where they are just makes it even that much better, just to know that they're settled in now. Obviously another big life-changing thing is the fact that I started my own business this year. So I don't even know where to begin to say how I'm grateful and thankful for that. I'm thankful to Ray for allowing me the space to do that, for being such a big support for me to be able to take this leap and trust the fact that I am going to come out the other side. I'm grateful for my friends and family for sharing my business, for getting the word out, for being my guinea pigs, and for helping me practice and get everything rolling. For every single person that has mentioned my name to their friends, their family, anyone when it comes to having their photos taken, it just blows my mind. Really grateful to have those people in my life. One other thing that I do want to talk about, and this is a very big love-hate relationship, but I do want to say that I am incredibly grateful for the healthcare that we have here in Australia. Both of my children this year have had health scares. The first being Cooper with his asthmatic attack. The fact that I could just walk into a hospital emergency room and see a doctor and have them help me reach a diagnosis for him, and then walk out of there without paying a cent and knowing that I could go back there at any time without having to worry about paying. It just takes the burden out of taking care of your children. And as silly as that sounds, like, it takes the burden out of knowing that you need to medically take care of your children. And then the second, of course, being April having to have her tonsils, adenoids and grommets out. That was only just recently. But the fact that she could do all that as well without paying anything. It blows my mind to think that people out there have to weigh up whether or not a situation is emergent enough, and because they can't afford it. Obviously there is a running theme to this, and that is just that I'm grateful for my family and friends every year, at least once a year. Obviously I want to do it more, and I do it more. I do try and do it more, but I always try and make an effort at this time of year to just really sit down with the kids and talk about how grateful we are for the things we have and how thankful we should be for all of that. Anyway, that's my little rant. My voice is actually starting to lose it. Thank you all for watching this Vlogmas vlog, which is actually kind of 3 vlogs in one. And thank you for being patient while we catch up. And I'll see you guys all in the next Vlogmas video. Bye!
Hi, Santa. Oh, lollipop, thank you. Wow. Thank you, Santa.
You get one?
Santa gonna go home, yeah.